Find the clip, clip it. Find the clip, clip it. Thanks, Doom. If you don't know, there's a guy named Chad Z-Man. And Chad Z-Man, I happened to see on Twitter the other day, this guy was like, what's Mersh's address? Now, I didn't know what he wanted it for, but I happen to know the answer to that question. So I DM'd it to him. I was like, okay, here you go. And I gave him the address. And then he did a live stream going to Mersh's house. Everybody's losing their minds about, like, the Dabbleverse is so new to the internet. They've never seen this before. This is how they are acting. They're acting like this has never been tried, never thought of. It's the craziest thing. Of course, I did the same thing earlier this year. I went to Mersh's house and got him on camera outside of his house. And so what this Chad guy did it, though. He went there, and there was this vague sounding, threatening thing with it, but he never even went on Mersh's side of the street. He never went in Mersh's yard or anything like that. The cops were called. Mersh is now lying about calling the cops. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. I implore somebody, and it's Florida, so this should be pretty easy. Somebody needs to file a FOIA request and get all of the info surrounding the cops showing up to this event. Mersh lied and said the cops never came, and then posted a video of his Ring doorbell of the cops at his door and went, oh, I guess they did come. Well, it's like, well, then who the fuck called them? Right. There's only one person that could have done that and then also made sure that they went to your house. Who from the internet could have called them and knew your address to have them go to your door? It just doesn't make sense. Obviously, Mersh did it. We need the 911 transcripts. We need the recordings. We need the body cams. We need all the reports on everything surrounding who filed these reports. It's Lakeland, Florida. You just need to file a FOIA request with the Lakeland Police Department, and we could have all this info. Now, the guy didn't do anything bad, and he was saying that Mersh needs to come out and face him. But apparently they were supposed to have some sort of comedy face-off or something. So he was telling Mersh like to come out and be funnier than him. Mersh has now made this big deal about it. He dramatically blows up over it. Then Chad, as a response to this, says everyone should go to Mersh's house. It's actually a really funny clip. I hate to say it because it is Dabbleverse stuff, but there's a clip of him like responding to Mersh on stream about all of this stuff. And it's just him over and over saying, yeah, I do. I think everyone should go to Mersh's house. Go ahead. Sue me. Call the cops on me. Report me. Yeah, everyone should go to Mersh's house. Go ahead. What are you going to report me for? And I see what he's saying. Like, I don't think that is a crime, technically. I think you're allowed to say people should go to some place. He's not telling them to do anything bad. They should just go there. And so, like, clearly that's the bit. He's like sort of dancing around it. Mersh is posturing, saying he's going to get him with first the criminal, then the civil. And of course, we all know where that goes. He ain't going to do shit. He ain't going to do shit except pee his pants and tink, tink, tink. And everybody's going, Mersh, I can't believe he did this to you. No streamer should have to go through this. Now, that's what they've been talking about this whole stream. No streamer should have to go through this. No one should ever show up anywhere, do anything. Now, of course, the thing to remember here is not only did I already do this before and have done it many times, but Mersh, of course, told Baked Alaska that he should pull up and they should have a fight. And then we all know what happened. He waddled away when it accidentally happened to him. He thought that was never going to happen. He talked that quote unquote cash money shit. And then it showed up to his doorstep one day and he didn't know what to do with himself. Mersh has done all of these things, like, and this isn't about being a hypocrite, by the way, but he's done all of these things that he says, this shouldn't ever happen to me, that nobody should ever do this. He's done all of these things. He literally invited me to his house. Like, this is the thing that gets lost in all of that. Ethan Ralph did the same thing, by the way. I went to their house after receiving an invitation to do so. That was the joke. And by the way, so did this guy, Chad. Mersh told him, show up, because this is what he does every time he says it. So there's a very funny thing happening here where it's bad that Chad did it, but when I did it, it was kind of fine.
But even that didn't have like
Wait a
nastiness to it.
Hang on a second.
It was like it's the day I was conceived. I thought it was like a fucking lovely thing. And like, of course they were like, stop, put this down. But it was made of plaster and they got rid of it in a day. But like Bam was like mean about shit he did. Like,
see, he doesn't realize he is literally describing the difference between Chad Zumock showing up to his house and Jesse PS showing up to his house. He doesn't get that I'm the Tom Green in this scenario. He invited Bam Margera and Tom Green to his house, just to be clear. And he didn't like when Bam Margera showed up. His whole thing of like making the Bam Margera impression me, saying that that's my voice and doing that. There's some sort of Freudian something going on here. I don't know what it is, because I'm the Tom Green in this scenario, because it was cute when I did it. It was cute. That's what he's saying here. Because how is it not bad that Tom Green puts a statue of his parents fucking on their front yard for all of their neighbors to see?
Which, Mersh, like, I don't know a lot about it, but like, Chad showed up at your house. What the fuck?
Did you
They already talked about this.
see that, Ashley?
I've seen like bits and I heard about it and I've
He's
seen stuff on Twitter, but like, I mean, I was speaking to a few people. I don't think that is cool at all. And
well, disagree. I think it's cool. You know what? Actually, it's cool. It's actually really cool. It's kind of a cool thing to do. Why isn't it cool, by the way? Nothing happened. The cops came and he politely left. No scene was caused whatsoever. He was already leaving anyway. Like, what was the not cool part there? Listen. Maybe I'm insane.
She's just having camaraderie with her fellow woman.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, yeah, that's what it is. Like, but this is the thing, is like, this is the thought process. When people freak out about this, here's how their thought process goes. They go, I don't want that to happen to me. And so they don't like it. Fine. But what is step 2? Like, what happens? Okay, so the guy shows, what do you think happens next? And I'm telling you, I've said this a million times now, but people are just remembering swatting, like real swatting. That's all it is. They remember that happened. And so in their head, it's bad that someone shows up here. No, the bad thing was when the cops show up. That was the bad one. Mersh is the one who called the cops. He swatted himself. Do you not understand? There used to be a time, and it was the other day, where you were allowed to go to a stranger's house even. You could walk up to a door and knock on it. And now everyone is such a rarefied freak. You know, COVID absolutely decimated the mental capacity of most people to deal, to the point where it's the idea of someone showing up and not even knocking, by the way, just existing in the general vicinity of is now bad. No. He's just there. You had the option to go out and do something funny, by the way. You chose not to because you couldn't. You didn't really choose it, I guess. You couldn't do it. Certainly don't have to, by the way. I'm not saying that. I don't think it's crazy that he didn't go outside, just to be clear. Some people are making that argument too. No, I probably wouldn't show up outside either. But okay, what in the instance of when he happened to come outside when I was out there, if that was me on the other side of that and I see like, oh shit, I'm on camera, I'm doing something and it's going to be good and content and funny. Like it doesn't just end with me sheepishly scooting my sock feet back into my house. At that point, you're fucked, right? Like at that point, it's over. If the worst thing happened, everybody knows you have a house now. Boo. No, the bad thing used to be getting swatted, and Mersh swatted himself. He sent the cops to his house and then refused to answer the door for them as well. I guess that part's smart, but
I'm sorry that happened, but
I
like,
don't go.
what in the
But
world?
But no, now he actually graduated. Now.
yeah, and now you can watch Mersh kvetch all day about this. It's just lol cow behavior. Oh, yeah. By the way, I can't find it. Trust me, I've looked, but it exists somewhere. It exists somewhere. Mersh dying laughing on video at Frank Hassel showing up to Boogie's house. Now, it's not on Rumble. It's not on YouTube. I can't find it in any of the archives. That was 2020. That was September, end of September in the year 2020. Frank Hassel showed up to Boogie's house. Pre-Frank Hassel making fun of Mersh on Podawful. Mersh was a fan of Frank Hassel. I guarantee you it was funny when Frank Hassel did it, because back then I was Bam and Frank was Tom Green. All of a sudden, it was cute and fun and okay when he did it. And I'll tell you who else did the same thing. Who else was a hypocrite about it was Ethan Ralph. The whole Boogie Frank Hassel thing happened because of Ethan Ralph. Happened because of the kill stream. Ethan dying laughing at the idea of Frank Hassel showing up to Boogie's house before it had even happened. Just the idea of it. Then when it happened, playing it, showing it, laughing about it. Didn't think it was funny the week before when I showed up to his house because he invited me there. And again, I'm fine with this isn't the turn. Okay, just in case anybody thinks this is me snaking, which isn't a term. It's not real.
It's the turn. It's
No, it's
the
not.
turn, my friends.
No.
Because it's the turn, my friends.
There's no such thing. I'm just saying what's true and what I believe. And I've said this to Ethan, directly. If it was funny when Frank did it to Boogie, then it's got to be fun. Whoa, what the fuck? Anyway, if one is fine, the other's got to be fine. The different, it's just like with the gay ops thing. It's only gay ops when the troll happens to you. And that's where we're at with Mersh and all this stuff. I would kill for any clip of Mersh talking about when Frank showed up to Boogie's house. Now, I did find this the other day. Let me switch over here to this.
I'm still just saying, like, anybody, look, I'm a pretty reasonable guy at 40 years old at this point. It's the same thing when people were like, Frank Hassel's going to show up at your house. And I'm
now, remember when we were trying to gaslight Mersh into thinking that Frank Hassel was going to show up to his house? And I don't know if this might actually be from just somebody saying it to him. I don't know if this was us or not. Now, the funniest part is, well, actually, hang on. Let me let this play.
like, yeah, but I have cameras everywhere and I have a Ring doorbell and I'll just be like, oh, that's you. Yeah, okay. And I just call the non-emergency line and go, hey, yeah, there's somebody on my property. I don't want them here.
Now, this is exactly what happened with Chad Zumock. Exactly to a T what clearly happened. and he's saying didn't happen. Here he is a couple years ago saying this is exactly what he would do in this scenario.
I'm not going to go out and confront them, but they're here to do some kind of confrontation shit. I'd rather you just deal with it.
Ding, ding,
And then
ding.
they come, and then when the cops arrive, then I go outside, and I'm like, yeah, can this dude just go, please, thank you? And then they write a little slip of paper and go, yeah, the guy that can prove he lives here doesn't want you here, leave.
That is, I mean,
He used to say he was going to shoot people.
yeah. Well,
And now he's saying
he said
I'm
that
gonna call the
too.
police.
He said that this time too. That if it got down to it, he would blast them.
Or they start kicking fucking doors and windows in, and then I mag dump into them.
There you
That's
go.
pretty much the only things that happen.
Mag dump. I don't think a pistol that size even has a mag. Do you mean like a mag, like a magazine for like a women's health magazine or something? Better Homes and Gardens.
Kind of
So,
Maggie's
like-
reading when he's taking a dump.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even if Teddy came, if I saw Teddy covered in glitter with his bedazzled Maserati parked in my driveway with his fucking goofy outfits on, smacking my Ring doorbell, I would do the same process. Hey, I'm calling the non-emergency line.
So here, all right, there you go. You get it. There he is admitting it.
Yeah.
Just proof. Just 100% proof that he did it.
He's telling people on shows constantly, everyone show up to his house. Like, he's now.
That's hilarious. That is just so fun. Yeah, everyone show up to his house is such a just openly calling for there to be a convergence upon a I don't know. Is that a crime? I don't know. What would that be if it is? I mean, I guess anything can be harassment, I guess. But here's what I know. Mersh ain't going to fucking do shit.
No, I have to actually go to the cops soon about this because, like,
Yeah, soon. I'm getting right around to it. He's got to go to the Walmart to talk to the cops about this one. That's where they are.
It's reaching a
His bank is at Walmart. His cops are at Walmart. His car is repoed at Walmart.
point where he's now harassing the open public to show up to my house, which
Harassing the open public to show what? That's not how.
The universal audience.
This is where the language starts getting very first the criminal, then the civil.
you have to
Almost Bionic.
Yeah.
do something because, like, all right, I'm not a bitch, but also,
Yeah,
like,
right after the courts open back up after the holidays, he's going to get on this.
please don't show up to my house. Like, if you do,
I'm coming over, dude.
step one, I'm calling the cops. If you're
I'm coming
fucking-
over to your house.
Okay, why did you say you didn't do it then? Step one, I'm doing the thing that happened. Okay.
Dude.
So look, all right, this guy on panel says he's coming. Okay, call the cops on him. I mean, how fucking, maybe this is only funny to me. How funny would it be to just get everyone to start saying, I'm coming to your house to Mersh?
Yeah.
I don't know if this has ever been attempted before.
I'm 40 minutes away.
We're all on our way. You just gotta call the cops on every single person online. Yeah, we're coming. I'm coming.
Hit the like button. But yeah, that's what happens when the Clippers want to become story writers.
You're talking about psychotic obsession. Doom started honing in on me lately and going after me and all this shit.
Yeah,
And
but he's looking for content.
how much do you think Pat Dixon paid Doom to do what Doom's been doing? Because I think that happened.
Doom trying to expose me. Hey, Doom, why don't you suck a cock, you stupid fucking bitch?
Doom is threatening him left and right.
That is wrong, Doom. You should be shamed. Nothing but shame. That's how I feel. Should I turn you into block? Should I block your fucking ass? Doom, I'm gonna get rid of you and you're gonna jerk off over it. Bye-bye. Dumb twat. Doom. Sick of you.
Doom, you're gone again. That's it. I'm so sick of you anyway.